really bright. But good morning, Grand Rising from Washington. The full moon peaked this morning at 3 a.m. I'm going to be quiet because I'm outside my friend's door. She's still sleeping. Good morning, good morning. So full moon peaked at 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So how did you sleep? How did you process? What did this Virgo Pisces balance do for you? With Virgo being the sun in Virgo, so it's highlighting all the stuff that we need to check in with our routines, systems, efficiency, health and wellness, whatever area in your chart that Virgo hits. And then with the moon being fully illuminated, and it was all the way bright, all the way turned on in the nighttime. What's being illuminated inside of you? What is coming to fruition? I'm sorry, there's like this little lines that are going across my face. So if you know your chart, you're gonna want to see like, okay, where was Virgo? Good morning. Where's Virgo in your chart? And where's Pisces in your chart? And that's gonna show you, what the access is of what the fuck's being illuminated for you right now. So anyways, that's all. I actually slept really well last night. Usually full moons, I'm like, hello, wide awake, 3 a.m. So I'm going to be a little quiet, only because, like I said, my friend is still sleeping. But we're smoking, wake and bake, having coffee. And I'm going to just pull some collective cards for us. The moon is still in Pisces today until this evening. It'll go into Aries. When the moon goes into Aries, I just got to watch my fucking attitude. Because I'll be, whenever the moon is in fire signs, I have a fire moon, so whenever the moon is in a fire sign, I feel extra like, we got squirrels and shit. Look at, I don't have this in Vegas. I don't have like hella trees like that. So you're gonna have to let me know if you can hear me okay, or if it's too loud with all the chickens and nature doing nature things, okay? Situated here. See if I can make a little makeshift stand. And alright. Sorry, I had this all figured out, but yeah, I don't have my little log like I have at home. Sorry. There we go. Alright, so that did work. Alright, you gotta just have like the chin angle. Sorry, I love you. We'll start with some affirmation cards from our I Am affirmation deck that you can order online. So set your intention before I start pulling cards. I can sit here and set the intention for you, but every day you need to open yourself up for miracles and divine guidance. I can't be the one to do that for you. You have to say, okay, today I open myself up for what's in my best and highest good. Today I receive divine guidance. Today I receive clarity. Today I receive everything my soul needs, and maybe not everything it wants. I swear it wasn't this loud when I went to go live, and then all of a sudden I went to go live and all the noise started like all of a sudden I hear hella cars. So maybe that's the energy. Maybe that's like, I'm trying to find my peace, right? I'm trying to find my peace in this loud and noisy world, but all of a sudden the minute I try to go in on like, all right, let's go calm, let's go quiet, and then everything's loud around me. So that could definitely be a little sign. What else? So one of my favorite intentions or mantras, whatever the fuck you want to call it, what's meant for me won't pass me by. What's meant for me won't pass me by. And I love that one because it's very like, dude, if it's already mine in the spiritual realm, if it's already mine on these other dimensions, it's gonna be mine here too. I don't have to worry about it. What my divinely fated guide and plan for my life is gonna fucking happen. There's nothing I have to do. There's the only thing that you have to do is just shift your perspective so you enjoy the fucking ride. Good morning. So shift your perspective, enjoy the ride, or don't enjoy it. Observe the ride. Not every part's are gonna be cool. So what do we need to know today? Messages from our higher self, from our spirit guides, our ancestors, our loved ones. What, if anything, would they want to say, could say, need to say? This is what my coffee cup says today. Inner peace can make your world a paradise. So that is very interesting considering what I just said about trying to find the peace and shit was going crazy on the outside world. So maybe today's about inner peace. So inner peace. Let's see what we got. I am light. I am light. I am strong. I am light. I am strong. I am safe. We got all the three single words today. I am light. I am strong. I am safe. So what does that mean to you? What does I am light mean to you? Think about the full moon last night when she's fully illuminated. You could hike at night. You can see in the darkness when the moon is out. Your eyes have to adjust to it, but you can see it. So what does that mean for you? What does that look like in your life? I am strong, emotionally, physically. We have to push ourselves, right? Like yesterday, I was helping my friend, and I was doing weed whacking shit around the house, and I was like, my arms hurt. I'm being a little bitch. I was like, I can sit here and take photos for 10, 12 hours a day and hold all this gear and lug all my shit, but then you give me a weed whacker, and I'm like, my arms hurt. So I'm strong. Push yourself when you feel like you need to be pushed. What I noticed is I haven't been consistent with working out, and I haven't been consistent. I haven't ran like I used to run, jog, go for walks all the time. Not all the time, but like somewhat regularly for a little period of time. And then I noticed recently, I was like, dude, my muscles are soft again. Like, I lost the work that I was working towards, not trying to get hard body, but I was just trying to get strong, because like when you make yourself strong, you give yourself a chance to fight things. You give yourself a chance for your body and your mind to come together and teach you some lessons about how much you can grow with consistency, resilience. So whatever that means to you. I am safe. So I am safe. Safety is my huge thing. I'm a Chiron in Taurus. I'm a Sun in Taurus. Safety, stability, dependability, reliability. Like, what does safety mean for you? Some of us think, some people who have never been through trauma don't understand what it means when you're like, I desire safety, right? Because if you've been through physical trauma with another person or grew up with trauma, safety is like physically needing your safety to survive. But emotional safety, what does that mean? Emotional safety is where you know you can fully express yourself And somebody's going to hold space for you, not judge, not criticize. They're going to be there to help you process, but not solve. Unless you fully trust them, and then you can allow them their chance to advise and solve your problems, right? But emotional safety is also like, hey, you can trust me with your secrets. You can trust me with who you are. You can trust me, like, you can trust that even if you tell me the worst fucking thing, that I'm gonna be a sounding board of sorts, or I'm gonna help you. What else? Bottom of the deck is I am never alone. And when I pull this card, for some people, they pull the I'm never alone, and they're just like, they literally think I'm talking about, hey Susanna, they literally think I'm talking about physically I'm never alone. They're like, yeah, I'm never alone, there's always somebody around. I'm like, that's not what this means. When Austin and I made this deck, I am never alone didn't mean physically people around us being never alone, right? Good morning, happy full moon. It peaked 3 a.m. Yeah, we got filters going because there's a lot of tired. Yeah, when we made this card, I am never alone is more spiritually, I am never alone. Like, you can be alone in a room full of people, but you cannot be, and you can be in a room just with you in a room full of spirit, a room full of spirits, your higher self, your loved ones, your people, your crew, your spiritual support, right? You're never alone. We are not dropped off and ditched into this world to learn this life as a human alone. There are other people who will always have gone through something similar to what we've gone through. Or even, there's other people, so many people right now experiencing the feeling of, I kind of don't even want to be here on earth, but I know I have a greater purpose and I'm here. So know that whatever it is, like, you truly are not alone. You are supported on the spiritual realms. You're supported on earth side realm. You just have to be sensitive enough and invite it in and ask it in. Ask your team to help. Okay, so those are today's cards. Susanna, we got I am safe, I am strong, and I am light. Let's see. And then I'm probably going to go around maybe a little after 8:30. I'm going to finish my coffee, finish my wake and bake, and then I got to go, like, make my food for the day. We got to go shoot a wedding later on. I'm shooting in Idaho today. I've never shot in Idaho. I've never been to Idaho. So, and I didn't realize how close Washington was to Idaho. So I was like, oh yeah, we're shooting a wedding in Spokane. She was like, no, we're going to Idaho. At a lake. Lake Coeur d'Alene. Something like that. So, I like adding new places on my like, hey, I've shot here list. Especially because I like seeing different things. Like, it gets boring shooting at the same, locations so much. Like, I enjoy it, but it's nice to go check out new things and have new light, new things to search and do location scouting and even just like the road trip up is like an hour or something, so it's time to like sit and chat, snack, get acclimated, look over the timeline for the day, figure out a shot list, and that's the other thing is I've been a photographer over 10 years, a wedding photographer, like I think 11 or 12 wedding seasons, and then something like that. So anyways, I've done a ton of first shooting and second shooting, and one of the things that I've been wanting to put together is I used to teach this back when I had a studio in Benicia. I would teach a second shooter training camp course, and I would teach other people how to get into weddings and how to start being a supportive second shooter, so that, you know, one day you can go shoot your own weddings and stuff like that, and you can just know how to assist other people. Sorry, that's annoying. And then I am thinking of just revamping that course and launching it and doing it virtually, so we can do second shooter boot camp online, and then maybe do some in-person shooting stuff. All right, what do we need to know for today? So, 10 of Cups energy. Happy home, fulfillment. Is this what we're thinking about? What's going to make us happy? What's going to fulfill us? What we have or don't have in love. Is our cup empty, or is your cup full and overflowing? We got love on the mind. Happiness. What's going to be fulfilling? It's, think of it this way, Ace to 10 is like the full spectrum, like something new, culmination, the beginning of something, turning into something else. But it's what we want, and it's what we need, and it's beautiful, and it's fulfilling. So what is that? This stuff's talking about love and fulfilling that fulfillment that way. So what is it for you? King of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But also somebody slow and steady, reliable. This is also your abundance and prosperity. So to you, maybe it's not about love. Maybe it's about the shit that's going to be fulfilling for you in your life. What do I want in my life? And then King of Pentacles. So 2 of Wands, planning. So what do you need to plan about this to make it happen? This is the start, the planning stages of an adventure, the planning stages of making decisions and leaving your comfort zone. So 2 of Wands is like, all right, cool. You want new love, you want happiness, you want fulfillment. That's what you want? All right, we're going to start planning. You can't sit here and say, I want to go do this, I want to do this with my life, and then never make it's like those people who be like, I want to go visit Costa Rica. That's just because that's fresh on my mind. I want to go visit Costa Rica. And then it never happens. So you don't want to be that type of person to never ever make the plans and make the follow through, right? You can't wait on other people to invite you out to things. You have to initiate and like, hey, if I want to go to Costa Rica, I'm going to go online. I'm going to check flights. I'm going to check months. I'm going to check the weather. I'm going to check deals, promos. I'm going to see what areas I want to go to. And then I want to start looking at Airbnbs. I want to see, all right, so what else if I go stay at this Airbnb? How am I going to get there? Okay, what restaurants are around here? All right, is it safe? Is it walking distance? Is it this? You know, and that's how you end up manifesting like a trip. You don't just wish it and, you know, sometimes it'll fall into your lap where somebody will be like, hey, do you want to go to Costa Rica? I have all the plans made up. But sometimes you have to entertain the possibilities and allow yourself to, good morning, Joanne. You have to allow yourself to imagine. You have to let yourself go crazy with the imagination and entertain the planning. And it's kind of like doing online window shopping where you're like, add to cart, knowing you'll never purchase it. But maybe one day you might, right? So that's what these cards are talking about. 2 of Wands is asking you to make a plan. Make a plan so you'll find, all right, your emotional fulfillment, your cup overflowing. What else? So, Chariot. Cancer energy. Cancerian. This is also success, ambition, determination. self-discipline, focus. So, oh, you can't hear? Was it like that the whole time? Mercury's in retrograde too, so it doesn't surprise me. Good morning, Robin. Damn, was the audio bad that whole time? Nobody said anything. You guys just let me talk like that? And now an airplane's going over. Literally. So before you even jumped on the whole thing this morning, because my coffee cup says this. Inner peace can make your world a paradise. I went to go live this morning, and as soon as I went to go live, all the chickens went crazy. Shit started flying over, cars started driving by, people started painting next door. So today's morning was about finding your inner peace in amongst the noise, the chaos. Oh, okay, good, not bad, good. I was like, shit, felt bad. All right, so moving on then. Let's continue. Shall we? Okay, so again, the message boils down to planning and determination and focus. Planning, determination, and focus. Filling your cup. King of Pentacles, bringing it into the physical realm and getting it out of. So when it starts as a Two of Wands, because wands are fire energy, so it's a creativity and an inspiration and a spark and an idea of something. Pentacles, being earth energy, is bringing it into the material realm. Does that make sense? Okay, Eight of Wands is like quickly. It's making quick progress, and it's excitement. Eight of Wands is excitement. So when you have the Eight of Wands, it's like, all right, when you have wand energy and you have excitement is what takes you somewhere from point A to point B faster. So the anticipation leading up to the points, right? Excitement can make that time slow, right? But when you finally think it's like happening or realize you're in it, excitement and high vibration of that, like leveling to that point, takes you where you're like, oh, time fucking is flying by when you're excited and having fun, and when you're in the zone, and when you're in that flow. So that's even why, like, when people talk about manifesting and all of that, it's like, yeah, you can't manifest out of the place of wanting something. And I don't even like to think of manifesting like a fucking genie in a bottle and answering your fucking wishes type shit. Like, that's not how I think of it. I just think of manifesting as creating and cooking up something, right? And so it's like, to me, it's about finding alignment in what you need versus what you want, and creating the opportunities and the things needed to bring the recipe together. And true alignment being when all of those things come together and you're in a flow. Does that make sense? Or am I rambling? It was making sense a second ago, so sorry. So, Three of Cups. I'm doing all these upright today just to we're tapping into the pure energy of it. So it's going to set in your life whether it's upright or reverse, because the energy is the energy the same way, okay? So, Three of Cups. This is about celebrations, doing stuff with friends, gatherings, group events, doing things together with people. Like, again, what was I talking about? Flow, creativity, alignment that way. doing things together with people, and not in a Three of Pentacles kind of way where it's like we're working together. This is like we're celebrating together. So finding people to celebrate your life with, dude, fucking throw a party for no reason. Invite people to dinner for no reason. You know, see what people are doing. As soon as somebody pops into your mind, text them, call them. See how you can do little micro celebrations with people throughout the week. Hey, what's a win for you? You know, we could start there. How can we celebrate? What's something great that happened for you this week? Something great that happened for me. I got to fly up here and bring my daughter with me to come see her best friend, because my best friend that I'm shooting with, her daughter and my daughter are best friends. So a good thing that happened for me this week was watching the pure joy in my daughter tear up when she got to see her best friend. So that brought me an immense amount of, like, you know, that energy of, hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. So that energy of Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, for me, was seeing the joy in my daughter's eyes as she saw her best friend, and they spun around in circles and hugged each other at the airport because they wanted it to be, like, really dramatic. And her little Pisces heart, she just got so filled with emotion, and that her eyes just welled up with tears, and she was just so happy. And it's cool, even her middle name is Joy. So, you know, that was my Ten of Cups moment this weekend. Like, oh yes, good. She's appreciating her time. She's having a great time. They are like this, you know. So what is it for you? What's something great that happened for you? What was a Ten of Cups moment for you this week? Or an Ace of Cups moment? What's something new that popped in that you're like, oh, that unexpectedly made my day, you know? What happened? Let me see if I have an Ace of Cups moment. I would say, yeah.
No.
Hey.
Hey. No. No.
Inner peace. Inner peace.
Yeah, I thought so.
She's psycho dog. Inner peace can make your world a paradise. Inner peace can make your world a paradise. That's the saying for today. All right, what else do we need to know? Let me see. Okay. So, Ten of Swords. Where are you feeling swords in your back? Where are you feeling depleted, exhausted? Check your aura. Close your eyes. Breathe, relax. And when your eyes are closed, the best way I can describe it is out of your peripheral vision, take a look and see where there are holes in your aura. If there are, there may not be anything. You might feel great and feel complete and nothing's bothering you. But when this card comes out, okay, if you are a giant balloon and you have little tiny holes poked around you and it's slowly leaking air out, what needs to be, because think of it this way. Remember when you're kids and you'd do that experiment where you fill a bag full of water and then you like shove the pencil through it, right? All right, it stops the water. So you're like, oh, magic, magic, magic. But you go to pull out the pencil, right? You go to pull the swords out. Now what? Shit's gonna leak everywhere. So maybe shit you're healing from, dealing with, have you pulled the swords out yet? Or are they still in there holding everything together? So what needs to come out so that it can start? We can do healing, we can patch it up, we can get you flipped over. Think of if your road to recovery. If you're looking, and come with me. So we're going to walk into a room and we're going to see you laying on a table, laying in a restful massage table, right? Just pretend that. So you see yourself laid out, alive. No, don't be weird. If you were to look at your body and you were to look at your energetic body and you were to run your hand and assess what parts of you are holding on to stuck energy, what parts of you are holding on to pain, what parts are holding on to unrequited love, what parts of you are holding on to getting your heart broken, what parts of you are, just do an assessment that way. Look over, feel, see it in your eye, okay, and just treat yourself as if you were giving yourself Reiki, okay? What needs to heal? All right, let's push it through, let's take it out, let's get it to be even, let's get you grounded, but let's make sure that your third eye is wide open and clear, that you can adjust it as needed. Like, do whatever you need to do to adjust yourself, but get used to putting and having a space where you can check in and internally visualize like what's going on with you, and then practice your intuition that way, so you can start connecting your mind body that way and know what the hell's going on with yourself. I don't know how I got there, but that was the message. Sorry. Oh yeah, we're talking about everything is fine. So yeah, that's what it was, assessing where the holes were in your aura. So laying out on the table, seeing what needs adjustment. Sorry. 6 of Wands. This is like being recognized and seen. So it's like being celebrated for who you are. And like I said, being recognized and seen that way. I'm only going to stay a couple more minutes just because I got to go get ready soon and go make breakfast and all my lunch snacks for the wedding. I'm not shooting till later, but you gotta have, like, I'm Taurus, I pack, so when I shoot weddings, I equally pack a whole bag for food for the day as I have for like my lenses. So, okay, anything else we need to know from tarot? So, Queen of Swords, air energy, so that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So give yourself some constructive criticism, okay? Where can you be real and honest with yourself about where you are, what you need help with, what needs more love and support on yourself? Because healing isn't like a one pill fix all journey, right? Emotional healing is changing your mind, changing your focus, changing your neural pathways, changing automated responses. So think of your brain like it's on a computer, right? When we have trauma, when we have shit that we've gone through, those automated responses come in like email replies, We don't realize what we're putting back out into the world automatically. And we kind of just have to assess. We gotta check ourselves. Okay. Run a diagnostic, like I said. Lay yourself down and just, if you have to, run your hand up and down. Or ask. I liked in meditation, ask my heart, what do you need? What are you holding on to? What hurts? What feels good? Where do you need more joy? Ask your stomach, what do you want to eat? So I tell my kids too, well, ask your heart, what's going on? And now my 7-year-old, when you ask him, like, what are you feeling? He can, like, the other day, we were like, what's going on? What are you feeling right now? And he was just like, it's a mix of emotions. Fair. Thank you. A lot of adults can't even say that. It's just a mix. I feel this and this. It's so weird. I'm like, yeah, fucking, this human shit's weird. But assess. Okay, so pull from your girlfriend's no bullshit love oracle. That's funny. See, nature sounds are weird because they sound like people screaming and crying, and they're really like somebody's fucking weird thing. I don't know. Okay. So these are for the relationships in our lives, not necessarily if you're in a relationship. So take it how it resonates. So something feels platonic. So there is a friend zone. There is a connection that will come to mind that, okay, this is platonic. Or if it's an energy, like if we were talking about opportunities and work stuff earlier, then it's a lukewarm, not a hot connection. It could be like a, oh, this feels okay. Like if you're trying to get a new job, that would be like a, nah, this place was all right. If you're trying to meet somebody new or go on dates and you're just like, that's what that is. You're like, yeah, this is cool. I can be their friend, but I don't know. We'll see. So there's some toxic shit going on here. Pay attention to unhealthy patterns, yours or another's. So again, self-assessment. Where are you toxic in your way of thinking, your way of initiating, your way of responding? If you, okay, here's what I'm saying in my head only because, I don't know. If you were setting up a workflow for something, right? Say I want people to go to my website, fill out this thing, have an autoresponder, have everything work so that there's very little pause and it can just flow and get them to the end purpose of what I need, whether that's purchase, sign up, subscribe, book an appointment, anything like that, right? If you have some toxic shit or stuff that's not working in your system, that's where things get stopped, paused, and caught up. Everything has to flow. Everything has to talk to each other. Everything has to communicate with one another. It's code, right? If you're doing computer shit, it's code. I'm literally telling, when this happens, this needs to happen. And if this doesn't happen, then this stops. So communication is key, right? If you're trying to integrate two systems, let's say that's two people, that's two lives, like two, not even two people, like, you know, you trying to get a new job somewhere, like, and you're trying to integrate this into your life, right? You're trying to get these systems to talk and to vibe and to mesh and to play well with one another. You have to know the correct embed codes, links. You have to know all these things to plug it in so that it will properly take the information from this and channel it through. Does that make sense? Did I lose anybody? Or is that okay? So where is the toxic shit for you that stops communicating to let these things flow, right? Where are you withholding when you need to be opening up? Or where are you opening up when you need to be withholding? What other kind of questions? I'll say I, because this isn't just about you. Where do I need to make sure that I show and share my truth of who I fully am? Yeah, I don't know. And have some fucking patience. All is aligning in divine timing. All is aligning in divine timing. Be patient. I kind of hate that card. Because, like I said, I'm the most impatient person in the world.
We have to leave in like 50 minutes or so.
I'm wrapping up right now.
Okay. Did you put the clothes in the dryer?
Yeah, they're in the dryer.
You're awesome.
I know. And I folded the towels wet.
Yeah.
Everything's on top of the dryer.
God, you should come live here.
I'll be your sugar mama. I'm like, yeah, you can't pull clothes out of the dryer and not fold them. They were just towels. The towels are really easy. So that's your Virgo sign for today. Go fold your laundry. Okay, I'm just gonna pull one more and then hold on. I'm gonna pull one more. And good morning, Daisy. Gotta wrap it up because I gotta go get ready. And then we have an hour drive to Idaho, where I will be photographing a wedding in Idaho. So the last card we got, self-love, baby. Prioritize deep love for the magical bitch you are. So that's the bottom line. So, self-love. Highly recommend. I'm going to repost this, but I highly recommend you rewatch this. It was some good cards in the beginning. But we got I am strong, I am safe, I am light. We got some really good shit. We pulled Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups. But the biggest thing today is finding peace in inner peace. Inner peace was today to make our world a paradise. Oh, maybe that's why I was hearing all the nature. So my coffee cup says inner peace can make your world a paradise. And when I went to go live, all of a sudden all the nature sounds around me started going crazy. So maybe that's what it is. It's like, where can I find my internal paradise? Where is my place of feel good and, happiness and joy? So I wish you guys love. I send positive energy your way. I pray that you're grounded, you're rooted, but that your third eye and crown is wide open so you can receive the divine guidance that you need today. I pray that you can see the miracles in everyday life. I hope that anything I've ever done or said to help you has actually helped you. So with that, I gotta go. I get ready. And just let me know how this helped you. Love you. Bye.